lot of you all Christian folk, I can't believe y'all. Y'all got these dirty minds. When the people come in, you see some nice sisters saying, what about your pickles? I'm like, wait a minute. What about your dill pickles? Here's what we're talking about. We're talking about, even when it comes to black business development, we're talking about providing access to capital. We're talking about, even tonight, tonight is Renaissance, they got the Black Greek Cafe and all that. But all that, the bottom line is this, you're going to hear more and more about products like these and others right here, right? And so this is a panhandle moment, right? Got the Noob in the building, Q in the building, and we're all talking about how to help black-owned and operated products. Here's what we're doing. So you're going to hear more about this, and so get your minds right? And here's what we're going to come back with later on for you to start asking the same thing, right? Because we can go back to old school when people had the dill pickles, and I saw the sisters all the time. You couldn't talk to them if they didn't have the dill pickle with a little peppermint stick in it, in the middle. You might be able to hold you.
I'm 51.
But that's okay, I'm 55, but it's okay. They still had it going on. But the bottom line is this, friends, here, we're going to talk about this and other products that are going on in and around the black community. We are the leaders we've been looking for, and we got to lift up with the dollars that we spend every day on products like this. And so I'm glad that I was here to be able to see, but I saw this purple and gold thing going on, and I see
Brother Spanky.
Brother Spanky, and I see it, and that you might know my cousin Sterling. He came out of Lewis University, and my cousin D.A. Derek Allen, he's cute too.
Yep.
Yeah, that's my cousin. So, but all I'm saying is, the fact of the matter is, we got to prove that we ain't on no sophisticated gang banging. We're here on operational unity when it comes to the operational unity, the united front question of black economics. And so I'm here, once again, breaking news, got the Kappa and the Q and AK in the building, and we're going to keep on going, and we're going to keep on helping to lift you up.
Yeah, catch me at James Means Facebook to order James Means Facebook, and or call me at 773-619-8505, 773-619-8505, and or go to James Means on the book and to get your Spanky's Pickles.
And if you don't catch them there, call on 777-9311. I was just kidding. But friends, here's where we are, but that's what it's all about, right here at the Urban Broadcast Media Network. So I know we tuned in real fast, but I'm veteran activist Mark Allen, chairman of National Black Wall Street Chicago, and you tuned in once again to my show. What is my show? I'm glad you asked. It's the Mark Allen Show. Hear my voice, and you're hearing my voice right now, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Some people call it every day, but we're here right here at the UBN Network, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m., right here, changing the narrative. We're changing the narrative. We are here to be the leaders we've been looking for. And so we're going to be talking more and more and more. It's a Good Friday. Good Friday is going on. And so once again, I keep telling you all who are listening here to me, and now keep tuning in, because it's not just my show, but it's my show and other sister show. All these, the whole lineup on UBM is all lined up on all the programs that you ask about on social media, talking about what are the solutions to the problems affecting our communities. And so here is what's going on right now. And today is just one of those days when you see that, when I said coming up soon, right? I'm asking you today to buy the pickles and all that, and we'll be posting it on all of our Black Wall Street sites. We'll be posting it on UBM, and so he'll be one of our advertisements. We're gonna do it all, but at the same time, I'm telling you right here, tune in to the UBM Radio Network, and I want 100 more of you this weekend to go when this program is over, and I want you to go. And don't just say you like this. We're not here doing operational unity just to see us again, and I say it all the time, and I didn't come to preach. Oh, but I can. But listen, we're not here just to have a new version of power where you're just watching. This ain't no new version of empire that you're not going to come and then invest in some real empire. We're talking about tissue is the issue. We got black-owned and operated tissue. We got black-owned and operated toilet paper. We got black-owned and operated dishwashing liquid, washing powder, toothbrushes, and we got black-owned and operated
Pickles.
pickles, right? We got it right here. It's all here. So you can't keep saying, God step in. Jesus take the wheel. He's already given it to us for us to use our economic power. So I'm telling you right now, come on. I'm telling you, it's right here. And we're going to be talking about it more and more and more all over the UBM radio network. And we're going to keep connecting. And that's what Operational Unity is all about. And that's why I ran down here, just to be to get in the picture. Not that I ain't pretty enough myself, but not that he ain't on his own thing. But the point is, we can't call about no unity that we don't show ourselves. So that's why we're here. Kappa, Q, AK, it's all going on. All y'all come on down here and let's start not just saying right on, let's buy the product and y'all come on check in. That's what it's all about. Thank you again, my brother.
Thank you, brother.
And we'll be talking again.
Much love and respect.
Oh, much love. All good. And you got it live right here on the UBM radio network. And here's where we at right now. Now listen, we need your help. When I look at today at some of the top news in our community, and there's a lot going on, but one of the biggest things happening in our community today was the shutdown. The shutdown of one of our major economic groups. You can't hear this? We'll get you in a minute. One of our major economic groups that promoted independent grassroots news all over this city was DNA Info. And I know there's a lot of analysis going on. I'll give you my analysis real quick. Here's what happened. It's the same thing here at UBM. UBM, and we've been meeting all day with funders and donors and everything to sustain and increase this place as a black-owned and operated independent medium. And we need you who say we don't want to depend on mainstream media. You got to step up. You can't just put on social media posts. You got to step up and maintain black-owned and operated independent media. Other than that, you'll shut down. If you think a rich billionaire shut down a business, what the hell do you think we got to fight up against as we try to sustain and grow this black-owned and operated medium right here at UBM? So I'm going to tell you again, we're going to need for you to call in and help sustain us, and I'm glad you tuned in. So now listen, all of you all tuning in around the country, I need you all to do this. I'm working on that. I need all of y'all to do this. I want 100 more of you because it means so much as we're building our own independent base. I see you and I hear you, but at the same time, I'm going to come back and keep talking about it ain't enough just to say you see us and you hear us, but are you responding to us? And that's the whole question about where we are now. We're not just here to analyze. We are here to change the narrative. We're here to organize. And that's why we're here. And that's why you see all these things going on. So now, we're talking about black-owned and operated manufacturing of dill pickles in the community. Got to slice up, dill up, all that, but it's right here in the community. Might be a part of that new black-owned development center that they're building on the west side, that they'll be able to manufacture and produce and distribute their own dill pickles across the community. Got that too. But they don't stop there. It keeps going with the black-owned toothpaste, the black-owned toothbrushes, the black-owned dishwashing liquid, the black-owned washing powder. And the big thing that tops it off is the black-owned tissue. Tissue is the issue. That's going to be the new campaign phrase all around the community. Tissue is the issue. Because we're going to start going back and start asking across the streets, whether it's 35th Street, 47th Street, 95th Street, West Side, South Side, all of that. The question now becomes, did you buy your tissue from the black-owned and operated manufacturer that's right in Chicago. Did you do that? Did you do what you needed to do, beloved, to do what you needed to do? Not Jesse, not Sharpton, not Farrakhan, but you. It's us. And so we are going to do that right here. And so now we got the forms coming up, whether you buying your pickles, right? Whether you buying your toilet paper, dishwasher liquid, the question still becomes, what are you doing to help us? It ain't just God intervene. It ain't just Jesus take the wheel. I'm telling you, on behalf of our Father God and his son Jesus who saved me, right? I'm telling you, the question now becomes, what are we going to do? Starting next week, when we start calling the roll, we're going to check with you. What did you do to take the least of our people off the streets? What did you do to use the consumer spending dollars that you spend every day to put more of our people to work versus selling illegal things, going to jail? What did you do? So the order forms are coming in. We're going to be checking the roll on the pickles, everything else, and we're going to be checking the roll. So check it right now. And no matter where you are, oh, I ain't in Chicago. Well, so what? I don't care where you are in the country. We got black-owned and operated toilet paper all over the country. We'll ship it to you. You need 2 rolls, 3 rolls, 4 rolls, a whole box, whatever it is. No more excuses. We need you right here to build our own black independent media base and our black independent business district for what we're doing, not just here on 47th Street and 35th Street and on 95th, all over town. The whole world is watching what happens in Chicago. And I want all of you all to be armed with, because one of these days, the reporters are going to be, they're watching now. I was downtown. Come on now. I didn't come to preach, but I can. But I was downtown. And you see these major funders and business loans, business leaders, all saying they're watching my page. Brother Allen, we may not respond every day, but we're watching. Either you telling the truth or you're a liar. Are you and UBM and what Dr. Finney's doing, are you really providing programming, right? That provide for the solutions that people are looking for? Are you really providing the organizing that can take our people to the next level? And so the question becomes, now you're going to have to answer. And sooner or later, they're going to call you and ask you, did you buy your toilet paper? Sooner or later, they're going to be calling you because they're watching right now. All the networks, all the downtown business people, because the devil, and I'm telling you this, and I'll talk more about it, the devil gets in their heads, and then they'll get in my head. But the devil will get in and saying, if you're talking to thousands, why aren't they responding by the thousands? We're going to talk about that. Who am I? I'm veteran activist Mark Allen. Glad you asked. Chairman of National Black Wall Street Chicago, and we're here right now in the midst of the Mark Allen Show. Hear my voice, and you're hearing my voice right now on the UBM radio network, and we'll be back to hear my voice some more after these. I didn't even hear it from you. I know that. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Johnson, Chicago's own multi-awarded recording artist, R&B song.
I bet you hear that, don't you? I know you do.
Showtime is at 7 p.m. on Friday,
Come in the green, I see you, Pastor.
At 4100 South King Drive.
I see you, Pastor.
The quickest way to City Hall from the King Drive.
You don't want to miss this outstanding.
Oh, straight that way. Randolph. And even like 4 blocks to the left.
Okay.
Yeah.
John Rogers of Aerial Capital.
Glad you asked.
Be sure to join us on the spectacular night of awards.
I'm coming. You don't say that.
This is Nicholas Randolph, reminding you that daylight savings time ends this Saturday,
Everyone, I see you.
November 4th. Remember to
Pastor Carlene, I see you. Sister Park, I see you. I see you.
Make sure you
Everybody
change
else
the
will
batteries in your
Oh,
smoke
tell me that.
detectors and carbon monoxide detectors. Just a reminder from your friends at UBM Radio, your station for talk, music, and faith. You've never had it so good.
Girl, I've got to go. I have a doctor's appointment. With who? Dr. Cook. That's my doctor. Girl, he's my doctor too. Well, I've been seeing Dr. Cook for a long time. Well, you know,
What?
he's my healthy living lifestyle coach.
What? Oh.
Well, he helps me to keep a healthy perspective about myself. And he helps me fill all my prescriptions. That Dr. Cook, he's something else. Yes, he is.
Hello, Dr. Cook.
Arnold, Goofy, Tennessee. God bless everybody.
Beginning November 12th on UBM Radio.
Yeah, come on.
Man, do I love card night.
I see.
You ready for it?
Yes.
You got a king?
Yes.
Oh, come on. Listen, WWE superstar Titus O'Neil. It only takes a moment to make a moment. Take time to be a dad today. Learn more at 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov.
Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Let your voice be heard. Call the UBM Radio hotline
Hey, whoa.
at 312-754-4333. UBM Radio.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, and people of God here in Chicago and around the globe. Thank you for tuning in once again to another edition of The Mark Allen Show. I'm Mark Allen, veteran activist and chairman of National Black Wall Street Chicago, in the spirit and legacy, the ongoing spirit and legacy of the original Black Wall Street of Tulsa. And we're here with the Hear My Voice show all the time, every time, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Some people call it every day, but we're here, 1 o'clock p.m. until 2 o'clock p.m. Now listen, follow me now when I need us to follow me when I say we need all of you, another 100 of you, and we're glad about those that are joined, and we need 100 more of you today to, when this program is over, go to our YouTube page and join the UBM radio page on YouTube. Why? I'm glad you asked, and I'm going to tell you. You need to join because we are broadcasting all the time, on all of our ongoing programming, not just my show, but all of the shows that are designed with the solutions that we're asking for in our community. So we're here all day, every day. And then when you can't catch my show, I see people all the time. I walk up and down the street, I see you in the store, people saying, I saw you, couldn't catch you, I couldn't plug in when I was at work. Okay, I understand all that. Do the same thing y'all do with me, my show, and UBM show that y'all do when y'all still watch Empire and Power and how to get away with murder and whatever else y'all got going through. Do the same thing here. Log in to our site so that you can always tune in and catch all of the good information that is going on right now in our community. And we need you all to do that because we're here all the time and going to keep reporting. I got some news today. And once again, I see people all the time. Vernon and others, I see you. I'm so glad every day when I see people tag my page who have went to the doctor, who have went and they are now surviving their respective challenges with the doctor when it comes to cancer. And I'm motivated by that, and I thank you. But we got to keep on fighting. We got to keep on fighting because I still see people every day. I still got friends and others on my page who I still look up and I see. One day we were talking, and the next day I saw rest in peace. And I ain't know what the hell even happened. Then I start going back when I get a chance to look at some of their pages. I didn't know that they were going through their different levels of cancer. Didn't know the kind of things they were going through. And then I saw some friends who even told me, even some time ago, even some friends of mine who I saw died from cancer, they never told me until our friends were buried and gone. That the psychology of fighting cancer had hit them so bad to, one of my friends died who didn't have to, but nobody got to them in time when they were saying, the hell with this. I don't want to fight it, don't mean nothing, don't want to fight, and they could have won. So some of us got to be there, right? To be there. I wouldn't be alive today through my cancer surgery. I wouldn't be alive today through the 3 relapses I had it not been for my sister who saved my life all 3 times and 4 times and probably 10 years by day, right? So I wouldn't be where I'm at right now because I still have nightmares sometimes. When the doctor told me I was 48 hours away from death, and I said, well, Doc, I was coming in, but I told my sister, she kept bugging me, you don't look right, go to the doctor. And I said, sis, listen, you're bugging me now. But I said, listen, and I told my sister, I'm going to the doctor, but let me go make this speech first. I've been waiting to get before these funders to get this little 5, 10 grand. Let me go talk to them first, and I promise you, sister, I will go to the doctor after that. But I fell out. And my sister ended up taking me to the doctor. And when I told the doctor, when he told me how close I came to death, I said, well, you know what, Doc? On my way here, I really was going to make a speech first, right? Before I came to the doctor. And the doctor, and I have nightmares sometimes, I can see him right now telling me, you know what? Had you made that speech that you said you wanted to make, you'd have been dead. I'm like, are you kidding me? You were just a matter of hours away from death, my friend. And you look back now and you ask yourself, what if I had said, and what if I had finally made it to the doctor to make that speech that I wanted to make? I would have been dead today. And you wouldn't be hearing my voice right now when the doctor told me. You could have made the speech and it would have been your last one. That's how close you were to death from your cancer when you came. And so we got lots of work to do. We got lots of people to help save that we can do right now. So we need your help to keep us in this fight, to keep serving and saving. And so that's why we're here every day, not just on the cancer issue, and we're going to do it, but also on the programming issue that we're going to do, because we're doing so much and we're trying to report back to what's going on. And so we were telling people about the fact that when we met last week with the officials at J.P. Morgan Chase and all the challenges that we faced working with them on how are they going to direct that $40 million that has been designated for community development on the south and west sides. Big fight going on, even being there. Then I keep telling you every day on the work that we're doing proactively, not just to fight for the $20 million in city deposits that are now in the Illinois Service Federal Savings and Loan here, that also got dollars here, but on 87. So it don't just affect Bronzeville, but Chatham too. We got that work to do. And then one of the biggest issues, we're dealing with several $1 million that we're working on right now with the Field Foundation and others who all have dollars designated to the south and west sides of Chicago. And then I found this out too, and let me tell you this. Well, what happened, Mark? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let me tell you. Listen, after 3.5 years or so, as we got this governor's race coming up, yes, I'm glad to see that the Pritzker campaign has finally responded to the coalition of, I forgot the name of it, but the black journalists and media agencies that are represented by Carl West and Hermine Hartman and others, but it ain't done there. So when I hear them saying, well, we're done with them, well, you ain't done. What do you mean by that? Ain't nobody hustling you. We're not done. And ain't no hustle. You should be negotiating all these campaigns, not just Pritzker, but Rauner and Kennedy and everybody else. You know, it ain't over when you try to invest a few dollars in what you call the established black media. You should invest in the Defender and the Crusader and the Citizen and Indigo and Truth Be Told. Yes, but whoever's advising you to say that the meeting is over, then you're paying them wrong. They're advising you wrong. You got to go and take it one step further, which means, and I'm not hustling you, I'm telling you that there are hundreds of thousands of black people, right, who don't read the Defender, don't read the Crusader, don't read the Citizen, ain't reading Carl West, ain't reading this. You got to go and expand that campaign spending to all of the other digital media outlets that are all over the city and state who also represent in this community social media, black media, and constituency outlets worth investing in. So the fight continues on our campaign spending agenda. And then I found out something else. As we come up 4 years later, as we talked about the investment that candidate Rauner made in the Southside Community Federal Credit Union over 3 years ago, that was supposed to be an investment fund to invest from $500 to $5,000 to $50,000 in small business development loans to help create, sustain, and increase black business. Well, 4 years later, we don't know what the hell happened. And one of the reasons that we want to clear it up now during campaign season is because 3 years later, people still saying Mark Allen took the money. Otis Monroe got the money. I damn wish I did have the million. But at the same time, we need to ask, where did it go? And how do we hold that process accountable? Because now you got Pritzker, who's putting up $1 million in Illinois Service Federal. So the question becomes, but here's what I found out, and we're going to talk about more of this next week, right? Is that the fact of the matter is that 3 years later, one of the reasons why the Rauner campaign as governor has never responded to the issue of where the $1 million went is because they don't know what the hell even happened. What do you mean, Mark? Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm going to tell you. They were telling me from some of my sources that when the issue finally came up in the Rauner campaign office, they was like, what the hell is Mark Allen talking about? And come to find out, we don't know nothing about no $1 million in no credit union and what the hell he talking about. What is he talking about? Well, and now I'm glad you asked, because now we done finally figured out that, and I looked back and looked at the record, the people who were working with candidate Rauner over 3 years ago ain't even there no more in his office. So you're right. They don't know what the hell I'm talking about because there was no consistency in the leadership even in Rauner's office. And so you're right. And I ain't mad at you, but I'm just saying, but I'm glad you gave me the truth in that there are people in Rauner's office now, just now Googling up. What the hell is Mark Allen talking about in his Google page? What is he blasting about? About some $1 million. We don't know nothing about it. Went to the credit union, we don't see it on that page. So what the hell is Mark Allen talking about? So now, in 3 years, you got brand new staff members that are working with Rauner today who were not working with Rauner 3 years ago, and there was no consistency, so they ain't got a damn clue about what we're talking about. So we're going to re-educate them on 3 years ago when candidate Rauner came to National Black Wall Street, Chicago, along with the Monroe Foundation, and when the whole issue came up, and that was finally broke on national news by former ABC 7 reporter, political reporter Charles Thomas, who's now on VON, he broke the story. Down in Black Wall Street, that a candidate running for governor was going to put up some money on the front end versus saying, here's what I'll do if I get elected. And we kept asking, what are you going to do now that you're running? What if you never win? And so the issue finally came up with that $1 million that ended up going into an $800 fund to help invest in micro business loans for black business. Did it help or didn't it? I don't know. It's been 3 years later. But let's ask the question. Then we negotiated. Otis Monroe, myself, Hermine Hartman was part of that then, Bob Israel and others. We negotiated for the Southside Community Federal Credit Union to get $200,000 in free money that they didn't have to report back to nobody. And all I'm saying is, 3 years later, we don't know what happened with the dollars. And we should know as we move forward. Did the money help increase and sustain black business with microloans? Did it or didn't it? And if it didn't, how do we move forward? But it's a good question now that they finally let me know that don't be fighting with me, Brother Allen. I wasn't even here. And I don't know what the hell you're even talking about. Can't find it in the record. The person who I replaced didn't tell me nothing about no $1 million, but it's all good. I ain't mad about it, but let's connect the dots. So now that we know what's going on, so a couple of things happening right now. Not just when it comes to Ronner and this whole $1 million issue, we need to resolve that. But the big issue is Pritzker and others who their operatives send me messages that, well, Mark, we're doing okay. We're getting ready to, get up off us, man. We're getting ready to cut deals with Carl West and I forget the name, the Chicago Media Outlet, and I'm like, that's right, and you should. But don't tell me that that's the end. Don't you know, with all due respect to all those established black media outlets that's a part of the Carl West or whatever coalition, that's good, and you should invest in them. But damn, don't act like there ain't hundreds of thousands of millions or more black people who look to other black independent media outlets on social media and others that's part of the grassroots media. Don't bypass Bronxcom. Don't bypass Torrey Muhammad. Don't bypass the Black Mall. Don't bypass Cassie. Don't bypass Ujamaa. Don't bypass the Bob Center. Don't bypass Ranul. Don't bypass the New Black Media Coalition. Don't bypass all these hundreds of thousands of other entities that reach the constituents that you need to reach. And so we still got more work to do when it comes to the outreach of these campaigns, when it comes to these established people, right? And how they reach out. So we still got a lot of work to do. So I commend Carl West and under the leadership Dorothy LaBelle and others, Stephanie Gallup, who raised the question. But when I hear these campaign people start calling me back saying, we're all good. No, you ain't good. That's just a seed. You got more to go. And I ain't hustling you, but you got more to go. You damn right, you got UBM, you've got, like I said, Bean Soup Times, you've got Bronxcom, you've got Black Mall, you've got Neo Green, you got so many other social, you got Tennille them and digital media, you got so many other black-owned and operated grassroots social media outlets that I'd be damned if you think. Now you might go to somebody else's meeting. I'm talking about mine. I didn't come to preach, but I can. I'm just saying, here's what we got to do to keep organizing and strategizing. I see you. Sponsor say, break, take a little break, take a little air. I got it. Look, we can do all that. Listen, we're here. Veteran activist Mark Allen, chairman of National Black Wall Street Chicago, and we're here right now on the Mark Allen Show. Hear my voice, and you hear my voice right now. 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, some call every day. 1 o'clock p.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. right here, and we'll be back to hear my voice some more on the UBM Radio Network.
This is Mario Andretti. You know me as a race car driver, but I'm also a Meals on Wheels volunteer. I've raced against the sport's biggest personalities. But
Well, white guy said, I'm rich. Y'all want to organize, I'll shut the whole place down.
You can make a difference.
DNA info?
For a hot meal and
He was paying everybody.
So America, let's
We want to unionize. Well,
volunteer
shit.
your lunch
Tell you
room.
what.
At America, let's
Not here. I'll check the shit down.
This message brought to you by Meals on Wheels America
Ain't
and the
no
Ad-
good.
The Chicago original is on its way back. It's the return of Leon's Barbecue, 63rd and Harper in Chicago. The tradition that started in 1940 brings its saucy soul back November 22nd, just in time for Thanksgiving. And the whole tasty menu is back. Ribs, hot links, rib tips, wings, you name it, it's all back. If it's good enough for Oscar-winning actor Denzel Washington to talk about it, it's good enough to eat. Leon's Barbecue, returning November 22nd to 1528 East 63rd Street. Leon's Barbecue, accept no substitutes.
Join the Metropolitan Apostolic Community Church and Reverend Dr. Leon Finney as we honor the 2017 Peace Planters at the Met Jubilee Peace Planter Awards. Hosted by Sonia Blakey of Inspiration 1390 Radio and
I see some of y'all looking.
with Grammy Awarded musical director Dr.
Jerry
Jonathan
Brown Sr., Jay Money Sr.,
featuring
Sugar, I
Chicago's
see
own
you.
multi-awarded
I see some
recording
other Brandon Brown, I
artist,
see you.
songstress,
You going back to Mount
Teresa
Sinai, Vernon? That's what I'm going back to,
Service
man.
at 7 p.m. on
In
Friday,
December.
November 17th.
I want to be 1 year clear, baby.
South King Drive.
God bless you, man.
Doors
You
open
gonna make it like I'm gonna make it.
for VIP reception.
God bless you, Bernie. Sounds good. Works out well for me.
To plant peace in the city of Chicago. A Lifetime Achievement Award will be given to business mogul, peace planter John Rogers of Ariel Capital Management. Be sure to join us on this spectacular night of awards.
Saturday at 6 p.m. Is that tomorrow? Or this Saturday? Oh, so much. Go to fellowship dinner and Mayor Hampshire and
Driving has a rhythm all its own.
let's see,
Don't wreck it with a text.
how much?
Before you get behind the wheel,
Yeah, 30 seconds. All right, I
or
guess.
better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
UBM Radio.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, and people of God here in Chicago and around the globe. Thank you for tuning again to the Mark Allen Show. I'm veteran activist Mark Allen, chairman of National Wall Street Chicago, and we're here with the Hear My Voice show. And you're hearing my voice 5 days a week, every day, Monday through Friday, 1 o'clock p.m. until 2 o'clock p.m. right here on the UBM Radio Network. Now listen, I need another 100 of you. Keep joining our campaign as we build our own black-owned and operated independent outlet at the core for ourselves. And what does that mean? Well, Mark, I'm glad you asked. Listen, here's what I need y'all to do. Those of you watching, I see you on Facebook Live, both my pages. I see you on social media, I see you on SoundCloud, I see you everywhere. Listen, here's what I need you to do. I want at least 100 more of you this weekend, if not more. Listen, it's so important. I want you to go to the UBM page on YouTube, right? Because that's where well, Mark, well, I'm glad you asked. Listen, here's why. Because we're broadcasting live every day on the day. We're here with real strategic programming, offering the solutions that you ask about in our community. We're broadcasting them live every day on the day right here at UBM, feeding the hungry, clothing the naked, fighting for the least of God's people. We're doing it right here. So it ain't no more God intervene. Jesus take the wheel. Look, Almighty God our Father, through His Son Jesus, for those that believe, He's helped us provide us with the vehicles right here, right? I'm talking about heaven on earth. Talk to me, somebody. I didn't come to preach, but I can. I'm just trying to tell you. Because here's where we are. And I'm going to say it over and over again. And I ain't saying nothing I ain't saying to myself. If everybody who called themselves Christian were actually working every day doing the Christian thing in fighting for the least of God's people, feeding the homeless, clothing the naked, fighting for the least of God's people, we wouldn't be going through much of the hell that we're going through in our community. Far too many people are analyzing, but they ain't organizing. But be that as it may, at the end of the day, it comes back to us, who are going to be the leaders that we've been looking for. And so we ask you all the time, those of you in black business, and we see you out there trying to fight and grow by the day. We're here to help you, and we need you to invest in us at UBM. Those of you trying to get business, every day on the day, like I said, between the Monroe Foundation, National Black Wall Street, our Community Investment Organizing Project, since I've been back to work full time after my cancer surgery and my 3 relapses, I'm just saying, I have seen so much from the seeds that we can plant, right? I see people who get information from UBM, use that information to now go and get a business loan. I see you when you use some information on Dr. Finney and you know when you bought some of your own land to grow fruits and vegetables. I see the seeds that are planted when we're meeting with foundations to develop our own black independent project to train our current and future media representatives in the black community. We got that going too. And we're talking about new civic education project. I'm saying to you friends, here, I ain't here trying to hustle you. I'm trying to tell you, I need you to help me do what I do. And to help us do what we do, to help answer what it is that you are on social media asking about. Let me tell you something I just saw today. I saw somebody by the thousands. They all got pissed off. I just saw this on the news. What's the man? Papa John Pizza. I got new ingredients. I got new Papa John. Papa John's an ass, right? But here's the guy. Well, I take it back. Well, I don't take it back. Hear what I'm saying? Papa John's is a guy who's a billionaire who says, I'm not going to pay my employees. As a matter of fact, I'm going to cut back on their salaries and work schedules so I ain't got to respond to this Obamacare. Well, okay. Don't want to do it. I'd be dead today without Obamacare. I'd be dead right now if I didn't qualify for that. But that's Papa John. I don't want to pay no Obamacare. Then the arrogant ass comes back. Well, that's the ass. Let me say that. I guess it is. But I'm saying, then he comes back and says, I lost 40% of my sales because of you Negroes boycotting, ain't buying my pizza. Well, your pizza wasn't that no way. But let me go back to what I'm saying. All these issues, beloved, comes back to this. I don't care. You can't be that mad at Papa John's. He didn't want to pay no insurance. He blaming black people for not buying his pizza. Who gives a damn? But here he is. Despite the insult that Papa John's did to the black community, why is it? As we speak right now, black people still lining up to buy Papa John's pizza on 71st Street. Talk to me, somebody. And I was driving down the bus on my way home last night on 87th Street. So not only was people saying Papa John's, black folks still going into Papa John's, no matter the so level, they still going into 71st Street, right? Y'all done walk back, y'all done walk past Thai Fiesta, you done walk past Reggio's, you done walk past, what's the other place over there? Beggars, but, and you still buying pizza from the man who said, the hell with you. Well, black people ain't always been, we've never been monolithic. I don't care what it is. None of us live right now, right? Some of us say you're a hero, then somebody else say you're an asshole, right? Or whatever it is you don't like, somebody else like it. All I'm saying is, so we've never been monolithic. Never have, never will. But all I'm saying is, but despite this whole fight, how can thousands of you be so mad at Papa John's? Well, are you mad enough to support a Reggio's pizza? A black-owned operated pizza if they open up? Huh? Are you mad enough to go make sure we support the new Leon's Ribs reopening? Are you that mad? Other than that, come on. So that's why we got to come back to the real deal. You can get on social media and you can huff and puff. At the end of the day, we need you guys. We need you to be here at UBM. We need you to be here at National Black Wall Street. We need you to support the Monroe Foundation. We need you to support UBM Radio because collectively, not individually, we come together despite personal and professional differences, to work on behalf of our people. Why? Well, I'm going to tell you. I didn't come to preach, but I can. I'm going to tell you. We came together because, despite our differences, we love our people more than the differences that we have. And so here we are. Despite personal and professional differences, here we are, right here in the heart of Brownsville, intergenerationally, putting together Black independent media outlet, Black independent community organizer training, Black independent media strategic narrative training, Black independent strategic planning, to be Black owned and operated business, to, at the end of the day, are we here to manage our own Black owned and operated business? Are we here, when you see the sister down there on 47th Street challenging this Korean-owned store, it ain't enough to boycott a Korean-owned store. Are Black people prepared to own and operate our own Black-owned and operated beauty supply stores? So congratulations to AC Green and so many others, and Vern and everybody. We're going to talk more about this, and then we're going to come back. And again, we're going to ask the question. And we're going to start with, simple as it may be, tissue is the issue, right? So what's going on in the Black community on 47th Street? We got new Black-owned tailor stores, Black-owned men's stores, Black-owned popcorn, Black-owned hair care, Black-owned hair. We got Black-owned operated everything coming on 47th Street. So come on home. Hear my voice. Let's set aside personal differences and let's unite more about the love of our people. When I reach out to people like Brian Mullins and Mark Carter and others, we gonna come and show you better than we can tell you about what it means to have operational unity in our community. And so that's what's going on right now. God bless to the life and legacy of another mentor of mine, a former Gary Mayor, Richard Hatcher. I see Reverend Jackson and others paying tribute to him. That's another man who helped train me. And so it's just so much going on. So tune in. Clock on the wall says it's all. But it's always imparting. Remember to believe in God, because God is love. Love is what the world needs right now. Remember, in life, nothing is guaranteed at the end of it. We were born to die. But it's not all that bad, because in between birth and death, there's life. And it can be as positive as you want it to be, as long as you think positive. That means to keep a smile on your face and some warmth in your heart. When a friend is down that they need you, reach out and touch them, okay? And remember to always think positive, no matter how negative a situation will develop in your life. Remember that you are God's child. Yes, indeed, you are somebody. And you can do whatever you want to do, and you can be whatever you want to be with the power of your own mind. If your mind can conceive it, and your heart can believe it, know within yourself you can achieve it. You got to believe in yourself first, and others will believe in you too. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Grace be to God. Hear my voice. Hear my voice. Hear my voice. God bless. I see you.